Thanks for joining us again for our series on how to build a programmatic advertising business. My name is Stacey Delaney and I'm the Managing Director for Sparcmedia's agency and advertiser business. In this part of the series, I'm going to talk to you about two different business models that you can employ to get your programmatic business off the ground. The first one is in-housing. In-housing essentially is the process of building a team which sits within your agency that runs your programmatic business. And a partnership on the flip side is you not building the asset. It's actually leveraging an existing programmatic business and utilizing them for their services. So in this part of the series, we're going to talk about in-housing. First of all, the benefits of in-housing. You're going to build your whole own asset. You're going to hire the team. You're going to get them aligned to your business and your clients' needs. So this team is going to have your best interests at heart, and you can really steer them the way that you want them to go in order to deliver on your business goals. The next thing is the business will be fully transparent. You will always know exactly what is going on with your media campaigns. At any point, you're going to be able to log into your demand side platforms and you're going to see which targeting strategies work, which don't, which channels work, which don't, etc., etc. You're also going to know exactly how much money is being spent on each strategy. The next thing is that you will own the data that comes back from your campaign. So at any point, you can access all of the data that comes from each of the different platforms, and that is your wholly owned asset. On the flip side, the challenges are that this model can be quite slow to get off the ground. So it could take you between 6 to 24 months to launch your programmatic business. So you'll have to assess if that is a time frame that you want to work with or not. The next thing is that it's quite costly to start this. You're going to have to hire a whole new team, onboard different types of technology. So you're going to need to do a business case that justifies it and ensure that over the next course of 2-3 years that this investment has paid off for you. And we would recommend that in-housing is only worth looking at if you're spending $1 to $2 million on programmatic per year. The next thing is the staff. You're going to be hiring for skill sets that you've never hired before. We would recommend that for the campaign manager role or the trading role, whatever you'd like to call it, that you hire people from a numbers background. So at Spark, we always hire people with a maths, stats, accounting or finance background, because actually programmatic media buying is similar to stock trading. It's all about reading numbers. It's not really a media role per se. That said, you're going to need to hire someone from a trading desk, a programmatic or a media background to manage your programmatic team, because you're going to need to have someone that ensures that they know whether these the staff that you've brought in, whether they're working, they want to keep them motivated. They're going to need to set best practices on things like brand safety, and they're also going to have to be your product specialist. You're going to need them to go out with you to sell programmatic to your clients and to train them and to upskill them. So it's really important that you bring in a senior person from externally in order to manage this team. Now, there's quite a skill shortage in this space. So you're going to have to hunt around potentially for some time in order to find the right people. The next thing is access to technologies. So your programmatic business, you're going to need demand side platforms, you're going to need ad server, you might even need a DMP. So you should speak to a number of different suppliers who offer these pieces of technology so that you can assess which ones are right for you and which ones are most aligned to your own and your client's goals. The next thing is really, is really a challenge that you get with any kind of business that you're starting. You're going to go through growing pains. There are going to be upsets. You are going to have financial risk. You might lose clients along the way. So you need to ensure that you are comfortable with that and that you are set up for any risk that might occur. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to watch the rest of the videos in the series on how to build your programmatic business. If you have any questions or would like any advice at all, please feel free to contact us on the link on the next screen.